Hello and welcome back to Ixion. In our last episode, we headed into Chapter 4 and started, or maybe 2 episodes ago, and started doing some exploration of, no, I think it was last episode, and it doesn't matter, doing some exploration of some of the systems here. We've done the science events here at 12H and 12D. We're working on 12G right now, and actually we have an event available. The Piranesi is also here, and we're going to go take a peek at that, but not yet. That'll actually probably be the last thing we do in this system, is the Piranesi event, because I don't know if you've seen how it works, what it looks like, what goes on with it, but if you haven't, well, stay tuned, because it's going to get interesting. So we're mining a few resources. I don't want to do a whole lot. Mainly I want to collect silicon so that we can continue to make electronics, even though we're also making electronics here in the recycling sector. I do want to turn on, though, perhaps now, perhaps soon, some sort of, what's it called? Crap. Words, Wally, words. Some sort of not the waking up of the people. We're going to do that somewhere else, I think, going forward. But the colonization thing, and we actually need to rebuild that colonization training center, and this might not be the sector for it, unfortunately, because I would like to just do it here. But we should get that set up again at some point so that we can take care of that. Ooh, maybe we could do it here. If we got rid of the people out of here, maybe we could do that here or even here. Let's get rid of this. Either way, I don't want to do this here because, well, this doesn't count. This doesn't count as a population building anyway. So why bother doing this here? It doesn't count as any kind of a special building. Like, see, this one counts as population. These all count as population. It doesn't count as anything, so why do it here in the population sector? And then we probably don't need this this either, so let's go ahead and get rid of that too. And maybe we can use that space for something better. I'm not sure yet what, but maybe something better. We shall see. We shall see. Then... let's see, the other piece that I wanted to look at was we're still launching probes. We're still good to launch probes. We'll have to switch over to the missile countermeasures at some point, but I also want to do this slightly, 340, I think, just to keep this not full. And that'll be explained as well later, although we can't do anything about it now, but until we launch more probes, at least, we don't want to keep that full. So we're gathering resources, and we're working on the science here at 12G. So let's go ahead and take a look at 12G. The data collected is quite contradictory. The majority of measurements match those taken in other areas of 12G's atmosphere. However, readings from the beacons seem to fluctuate. Isolating these anomalies while excluding the background data suggests that the tubing generates a weak electromagnetic field, beta radiation, and frost tachyons. The Montessori's team has established several theories and is recommending a more invasive follow-up study. Mission safety protocols advise that the team, who are exhibiting a concerning form of fascination for the tubing, should be repatriated. So we can initiate an invasive analysis of the tubing, or we can leave the planet. I believe we want to just leave the planet here, because they will, I think, all disappear. I think they vanish. I don't think they die. I think they vanish. No, one dies if you do invasive. That's what that is. Okay, so we're going to leave the planet here and gather up what we have of the science, and then we can move on. Last time I talked about bringing the science ship down here to 12A, the star, and actually we're not going to do that because I forgot that 12A has a bit of a play later. So we're just going to keep doing the science on the different planets, and also keep taking a look at probes, make sure we have all the events to take care of out here. There's some hydrogen out there. We're going to want to eventually bring that in so we can do some nuclear activity here. But I think, what do you have down here? Anything? Everything else, POI-wise, is on the other... Ooh, wow, that's something out there. Is on the other side of the storm, so we have to actually kind of navigate over there smartly. leave this alone. We need to look at our, let's see, you're still doing that and this, but we do need to look at text because we have maxed out our text. So I kind of start every episode or every, batch of looking at text with the same unknown, I guess. I'm not sure what I should take. Polymer cost, nah. I'm kind of focusing on the internal stuff here. No, just to kind of see what else we can get rid of. Maybe these two. I don't know. Insect farm, no. This one, no. All done. All done. All done. Alternative Life Center memorials. We haven't even really built any of those yet. Production speed at the Cryonics Center. Don't think so. At least not yet. Maybe later. Let's see. Steel mill. This was the more efficient alloy. We might want that. Let's pause for a moment just to see what that is. 4 carbon. So carbon's or alloys or polymers cheaper. Excuse me. I don't care about that. We could do these two. That wouldn't be a bad deal. Waste treatment. We have these, but we need the steel mill upgrades in order to get those. Steel mill and the polymer refinery. But only if we want to make those things do we need those upgrades anyways. So colonization training center. We might want to do these. Yeah, let's put one of these in. We could do nuclear power, although power's not an issue yet. We could do health center upgrades, cell housing, and then the post-decolonization treatment. Cell housing we did unlock, but we haven't done the one that it needed, which I forgot. Just now forgot what it was. This one. Bioelectricity. Okay, so that's this power cost reduction. I'm not sure if we need cell housing or not, honestly. Hull Temple. Exo Fighting Dome. We have, but we could do... Yeah, let's do this one. That's kind of a good one. Okay, back to work. Stockpile medium, sector 2. Kind of don't care. That's iron. Wait, do I have another iron one open? Accessible? I do, this one right here. Okay, good. Alright, and then we can go back out to here, unpause again, and we can send the Montessori on to 12J. And go to speed 2 also. Someone mentioned in the comments that I could take this, move it over here, and then I'd have more room to put a large storage in here. Yeah. Maybe eventually I will need it, but right now we kind of don't need the space for these, although this is wasted space too, so it kind of wouldn't matter, I guess. Either one. Honestly, either one. Do I have a fire station in every sector now? No, I still need to get Sector 6 up. Was that the thing I was going to put here? I still don't remember the thing that I was going to put here. I could go there. I could go there. Let's put that here. There, please. And I'm going to put a couple of houses in here. And we'll call this sector just about done. Science ship is there, so we'll put this in and put this in. And then we can knock this down to, what, 3? Yeah, I have it set at 3. So we can knock all these down and knock one of those down and then rearrange this somehow. Let's see here. Science ship, right. Clear that. We'll take care of the science in a little bit, or text in a little bit. Over here, please. Scans of 12J have picked up unusual electromagnetic activity on its surface. Although not of great intensity, it would seem an electromagnetic wind traverses the planet. The ship's PA became corrupted during our descent to 12J, and we had to shut it down. As a result, we can only transmit partial information. Guided by the wind currents of the planet, we were able to locate a suitable landing area. Angular and extraordinary crystalline structures composed of sodium chloride rise from the planet's surface. Our time on 12J must be short. Its electromagnetic activity seems to be impacting the Montessori and its systems. So 12J, that's a big hint here. We want to go ahead and jump in to study the crystalline formations. That was a nice sound effect. Hey, you did that. Good. All right, and then let's go in here and pick another science out. We're kind of working our way down this. The whole temple is kind of an interesting thing. This allows you to encourage the cult of the hull, and we might actually end up needing the cult of the hull for that additional stability that it offers. The observatory also, or yeah, additional stability, also offers stability, but at the cost of hull integrity. And I don't know if we're going to need that yet. And the algae farms we should probably eventually do, but I also don't know if I want to do those yet or not. They use a bit less water. They produce a large amount of food. We could probably convert some of our existing crop farms over to algae farms. Maybe we could do the whole temple just to have it to be done. We also finished the other science we were working on. Keep skipping that one. Over here, water treatment center could become useful too. It turns waste into water. And it's unlimited water for 50 waste. So that's kind of an interesting thing. We could completely skip gathering ice, but we want to make sure that we have enough waste then to be able to do that. I guess we can go ahead and do the nuclear power plant also, that way we have it. That wouldn't hurt, I guess. And what do we have here?
An accident has occurred.
And then waste treatment center gets, yeah, okay. Let's go deal with the Montessori again. A report from the exploration team proves several theories on crystal formation under electromagnetic influence. While our team was completing their work, the electromagnetic activity of 12J abruptly ceased. And so we leave the planet. 60 science there, not bad. Not super great, but not bad. How are... Not you. How are you guys doing? A lot of resources, not a lot of... not a lot of collection going on.
A new request awaits your attention.
Silicon's better than carbon at this point, yes. Ice is better than hydrogen at this point, yes. So I think we're okay, because we do have 2 ships mining... No, 1 ship mining iron. 1 ship mining silicon. We also could consider... gathering or doing more, either in this sector or in this sector with more bays. I kind of don't really care that much, but we could. Administrator, crew members are spreading rumors about the DLS. They think that they are under constant observation and that the information they receive has been changed to encourage them to comply with DOLOS guidelines. They are not wrong, but their interpretation of the process is crude. They are not being monitored but recorded, so that if there was ever any doubt about an individual, their behavioral record could be reviewed. Information is not altered, but expressed to the individual in a personalized manner to ensure their continued emotional stability, should a statement be made in response to the rumors. So we could say we have nothing to acknowledge. We could tell them you are not monitored, you are recorded, you are not being lied to, we merely adapt our speech. It is necessary to protect ourselves from deviant and conspiratorial behavior. Or, these data collection practices are managed by the PA of the Tiqqun. As an administrator, I am also under their supervision. These systems are crucial for the balance of the station. I honestly don't know how this pans out with any of these. This one I suspect when they find out the truth will come back to bite me, but I don't know how these will pan out. I think this one, but I don't know. And also here now we have this fire station built, we have these houses built, so let's destroy this one. Destroy this one. Destroy this one. And destroy this one. And that's a lot of alloys that these guys can't hold. We can probably do a bit of a boost here. Actually, I already have it boosted. Okay, never mind. Might need a little more. Oh, silicon. Uh-oh. Silicon. Here, please. Come on in. He wants to have picked up a whole bunch of it really fast. Let's put it in 2, that way we get to double the trucks to haul. And what's going on now? Disabled. Hull temple was unlocked. Let's go ahead and do the water treatment center too, just so that we have the major things mostly done. That's the least of my worries right there. I mean, other than it being ice and eventually shorting us out here, but we have so much ice here, it's fine. Now I just have to decide how much of this stuff I want to gather and how much I want to just leave, because we scanned a lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's already been revealed that we just need to collect. You're here. No, you're not here. We're still over there. Yeah, we need to move. Montessori, here, please. F. Let's see. A. We don't have a C or a B yet. I guess. We have. Yeah. That's A. I guess this would be B's line. That would be there's got to be more lines here. Maybe there is no B. That's C. And then is there not a D? There's a D. Wait, D's out there. Okay, they're not in order either. Never mind. I was thinking that might have been like in order of the distance from the star. Not even close, because D's way out here near the edge of the system, between J and something we don't know yet. But I guess you can count the rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible planets, I guess. Tech lab disabled.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Assuming the rings are correct, and I counted correct. We'll see. Good, you retrieved all the science. We can use that right away. And then we come over here. 12F has an average temperature of 112 Kelvin. A number of hotspots were detected across its surface. We have also locked on to an extremely deteriorated distress signal. Encoded ID identifies the sender as Alos Alderman, I don't know if you pronounce that first name, who disappeared into the sphere on Crook P43. We have landed on 12F. Its surface is covered in ice, and the planet is bathed in a red mist around 100 meters in height. Numerous ice formations pierce the mist and extend skyward. The atmosphere radiates a blue light when illuminated by the system's pulsar. We have triangulated the location of the distress beacon and identified several sites that could prove suitable for data collection. So we are at 12F. My notes say we should actually bring the Tiqqun here. And the reason we should bring the Tiqqun here is because that way we can make this shipment a little bit quicker. But I think we could actually just do it without moving the Tiqqun here right away. Although, maybe let's go ahead and start moving the Tiqqun, but I'm going to let them get started on the shipments. That means that the stuff over here is going to get kind of left behind. What are we at for time on this? Holy crap, Sector 5. 4.9. And what is this going to take? 3 cycles. Okay, let's move out. We can also look at this planet as we leave. It did advance, right? Yes. Okay. So they'll all start mining and collecting over here instead of over there now, which is fine. We've got plenty of things, a variety of things over here too, so they can do this. But I'm not collecting any carbon because we're not really using any well, a little bit maybe. No, not really.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Am I there-ish? It's because we're traveling, so you get a hit for that. Minus 40 for that. But we're at least in the positive again now because I turned the third thing, and I should have done that before or as we were starting. C'est la vie. Let's go full speed here. I should have probably also been at speed 2. I must have paused and then not sped it back up at speed 2 again. Why did that? Oh, that's the cargo. That's the cargo ship, right? That's the Hermes that was delivering our resources here. And why is it stuck now? There we go. So we are processing the event now, and we can do another probe now too, because we can now see around the storm to hit this POI. Bingo. The only thing that's kind of lacking over here is ice, but even that we have plenty of, I think. And that's the nearest silicon you have, so that's where you're going for silicon. And this miner's on its way back, but it'll go mine whatever. You're going over there? Okay. We'll probably end up out there disabling some of those, or, you know, avoiding some of those nodes, or just turning off the mining and the collecting ships for a little while. Because we need to sneak around behind the storm here.
Has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Health sector disabled. Hull integrity was low. Yeah. Probe has discovered a new point of interest. Good. We're going to stick around here, though, and then we'll head down to that one. I don't think we can probe another point of interest from here. No, there is some silicon and some ice over there, though. We'll definitely want to get. Especially that silicon. Yeah, the POI's over there, and we definitely can't sneak the probe through the storm. So, at least not through that much of a storm. Stockpile disabled. Yeah, that's fine. Oops. Pressed the wrong button. Science is gone again.
A science ship team has
We can probably do this. Yeah. Science ship. Sample analysis indicates that the outgassing of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of 12F and subsequent atmospheric mixing results in a red mist which dominates the planet's lower atmosphere. The team of the Montessori was also able to establish parallels between the datasets collected on Crook P43 and 12F's geological activity. Abnormal levels of frost tachyons were detected beneath the planet's surface, the cause of which remains unknown. Nice chunk of science. And then we want to... Do we want to find? Yes, we want to find the colonist whose readings we detected. That'll take us a couple more cycles. Clear. And we'll let them get back to work here. Looks like you're coming in to mine the closer iron. That's good. You're headed over there to mine probably, looks like ice. That's good too. And then I think the third one is probably on silicon duty. I don't know where it is specifically, but it's probably on silicon duty. Should be on silicon duty. Barracuda. Since it's moved... Oh, here it is. It's coming down here to mine... Or is that the ice one? That could be the ice one. This one is the carbon silicon one? Must be. Yep. Okay. Either way. I guess I could have let them collect some of that science for a few minutes, although the game is paused during those windows, so I don't know that it would have helped any. Somewhere in here I need to put in... Oh, I have one. Is there any sectors where I don't have a DLS? I don't... No, I definitely had... Well, I definitely had one at one point in every sector. Looks like we're okay. Yeah. We unlocked nuclear power plant. And we have the Montessori. Arriving at the distress signal coordinates, we discovered a huge, deteriorated metallic device half buried beneath the ice. Although of gigantic proportions, it is very similar in construction to the emergency beacons of our suits. While surveying the surrounding area, we found a badly decomposed giant humanoid corpse. Only a few scraps of organic tissue remain on the giant's bones, as well as material fragments of a DOLOS suit. Organic sampling and DNA analysis have revealed the corpse is that of Alois Alderman. We are unable to propose a robust theory for our report. Frost tachyons have been detected in the area, their atomic characteristics apparently altered. Another good chunk of science, and end the data listening protocol, and we'll leave the planet. We'll collect that 160, 140 something science. It might have been 160. I think it was 160 to begin with. And then see what happens from there. We're working on the water treatment plant now. We could look at the nuclear power plant. Fewer workers. Power cost is reduced. And then construction cost is reduced. That must be something you want to do before you build the thing then. Whole temple, what were these? +1 stability. Power cost is reduced. Hull's maximum integrity. Well, that would counteract a little bit the observatory's negative effect. I'll wait on that. I think. What should we do next? Should we do some of these, I think? Yeah, let's do this one. And then I still need to get that part figured out. How do I want to puzzle this in here? We have extra space, to be honest. We can make this. I think we can make this work. That's 8 by 8. This is 9 by 9. Oof.
An accident has occurred in the
I think if I moved that house, I would actually be pretty good. Just need to move one of these. Although I don't know population-wise what we're going to need in here. Probably some more. And we might even have to put in some of those walls in order to get enough people in here. Stockpile disabled, nuclear power plant we talked about. We talked about that too. So let's start by moving or whatever you want to call it, rearranging a little bit here. One of these. Maybe even put one in there too. Maybe later. Maybe later. And then we could delete one of these. I think we can actually afford to delete it now. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, you've gathered all that. Water treatment center is done. Can we do this other one here as well? And then the fusion station was disabled. Yeah, we'll get that back too. So now is the time when we could come over here. The question is, do we want to be able to... Do we want to stop gathering resources, or how do we want to do this? And I think the best thing to do would be to just click avoid on these. That way I can still allow them to gather things that I want them to gather, while not sacrificing... they did actually gather quite a lot. Well, not sacrificing the the settings that I have selected, and those types of things. There's a lot up here, though. Holy crap! It's gonna kind of keep pushing them back toward the ship, basically. And we might even be able to still reach some of these from the ship being moved, but I don't want to be too risky, so I want to just start out with everything. I'm going to wait on that one because that's the one that's headed to. I want to be able to control this and select the resources I want. One of the comments I made on this was, it would be nice if you could box select these and do the avoids on the whole thing, and the prioritizations and all that on the whole thing. It'd be a really, really convenient feature to have here. And then we got these. Just go ahead and shut them all down. And then we'll turn them back on as we know we can use them. That way I don't lose any ships to craziness. Everybody coming home? Everybody come on home. What happened? Technology is unlocked. Yes. Let's do the last of these. And then... I don't need those. We could do those. I said that before. Waste treatment center. Waste consumption cost is reduced. Power cost is reduced by a lot. We'll definitely want to do that before we build it. What was the other thing that we saw that we wanted to do before we built it? Oh, the nuclear power plant. Maybe we should just go ahead and do these too, because I know I want to have a nuclear power plant. Eventually, we're probably going to need it. All right, everybody's almost home. Let's dock the Montessori back in the Tiqqun here.
An accident has occurred.
Just so that they can come with us over to here instead. Well, you know what? Go ahead. Actually, you can start out while I wait for everybody else to get home. We can probably still mine these, but I want to make sure. And then we can move now. 2.5 cycles. Yes, please. Engage. It's a icy crystalline planet, just like the observations told us it was. Fast speed, please. Let's go actually take a look at Sector 2. You have plenty of silicon, you have plenty of iron. Carbon is fine as well. Not really using a whole lot of that stuff for right now. And then we just need to check on ice consumption. You're full, and you have plenty of room. Alright, the Montessori's here already. I'll let it grab that science so we can use it, and then we'll do the event. Or start the event, I should say. So this is 12C. Yeah, 12C being way out here means that, well, they're not in any Oh, wait a minute. Are they in order? Maybe they're in order from the outside in? There is no B, but... No, because D's not on the second ring either. Who is on the second ring? J. Okay, yeah, there's no logic with it. I don't know if there's in real life or not, actually. Team rotation. So queue up that one too. Sure, why not? And then let's get this started. First readings of 12C indicate the presence of extremely intense meteorological activity on the planet. Initial imagery captures hexagonally, shaped cyclones. The planet's core appears to be surrounded by a layer of liquid hydrogen. Many moons orbit 12C, surrounded by clusters of asteroids in unusual arrangements. Preliminary surveys have identified many telluric promontories emerging from 12C's ocean of liquid hydrogen. We should be able to establish a research site upon one of these promontories with the help of our gaseous planet exploration equipment. From this closer vantage point, we can see the asteroids that surround the planet's moons. They're almost perfectly spherical in shape. So at 12.3, we're going to start out by studying the moons. And then we can study the storms afterward. Okay, so let's start out with maybe like U. Yeah, we can do this whole cluster then. Let's get it. Oops, excuse me. This one, this one, this one, and that one. That whole cluster can be done. Maybe, I don't think this is safe to do over here, but maybe we can even get some iron out of this one. Especially if we do like this far corner over here. Oops, I misclicked. And then maybe the ice over here too. Why did you guys fail? I don't know. Accidents again, always accidents. Oh, and we need to do another probe. There's the next point of interest right there. So as long as we don't have too much ice, well, if you have too much ice, then I'm just gonna not bring it in anymore. But you know, it's filled this up. Oh, it's filled this up because this is, yeah. I need to do a different thing here. Let's go to maximum again. Pull it in here for a little while to get this flushed out, so that they will be able to bring in a little bit more ice.
Ship team has
And I forgot to have this on when we traveled again. Oops. We'll just give him a little boost for a little while, and we'll turn it back off again. Although, I mean, to be fair, we have plenty of alloys, but also, as that gets to 0, there's no real point, I don't think. We can also take a look at what else we unlocked. Water treatment center, nuclear power plant, yes. We have the Hull Temple. This is fairly small. It takes up, what is that, about 8 deep and 4 wide, so we could wedge this in someplace, in a few of these sectors at least, to try and make it fit. It does give you that extra stability, which is kind of nice. Reports from the team of the Montessori indicate that what we thought were asteroids are in fact telluric satellites orbiting the moons of 12C. A succession of smaller and smaller satellite bodies were observed in a helical arrangement. The team theorizes that this continues to the subatomic scale. Large amounts of frost tachyons have been detected in the atmosphere of 12C, as well as surrounding many of its moons. 58 Science. And now we can analyze the storms. The Montessori team will land on one of the promontories emerging from 12C's hydrogen ocean and study the planet's intense meteorological activity. And thankfully we have the deep dive apparatus available, or we wouldn't be able to do it. So we also found 12L. And I don't know that we can scan any more here. Do I want to pick up any of these materials? Yeah, we could do this iron silicon combo here. That keeps them from having to come up here, which is not a bad idea, I don't think. And then we can just enable, disable as we see fit. Yeah, that's much better on the ice baby there. And then that'll fill up eventually, but that's okay. But that's where I'm stopping. Let's see here.
The probe has completed its scan.
And what do you have? Yeah, just that. Any more that I want to grab here? That's a nice chunk of stuff there, too. I just don't know if I want to spend time back here with this, with the collection of things. But we can always disable them, I guess. It's fine. Okay, so this is done. That's still trying to clear out. I don't have enough room for you. Because... not because of that. Well, maybe because of that. Yeah, because of that. Let's pull some out of here if we can. And then, see about rearranging this. Come on, you can do it. 3 more. Come on, there's room. Oh, that's full. It's lying. Dang it. Alright, fill these up, please. They're already full. Dang it, dang it.
A science ship team has completed
well,
a task. A probe has completed its scan.
The atmosphere of 12C is extremely hostile. While we were conducting our surveys, a cyclone rose up and pinned us down. Mayron, Abarnell, and myself were separated from the others. When the winds abated and gave us some respite, we did manage to regroup. However, the others, their suits are orange in color. It's not from environmental factors. They're insistent that DOLOS has always had orange suits. This is clearly untrue, and Mayron Barnell and myself are wearing standard DOLOS yellow. They are indeed our crewmates, and medical and psychological analysis does not reveal any deviance. 115 science. So now we can make a choice. We can leave the others. In accordance with DOLOS security protocols, Owen Wayland, Axel Elkame, and Shu Zhao will be left behind, having undergone unidentified alteration. Or we can nail a protocol and bring back the whole crew. I want to read what that says, so let me take a quick pause to get that translated. The naming protocol reads, commencing DDoS attack. I know what awaits me now. The others will not be left behind. Or we could repatriate the Montessori, where the ship will return and none of the crew will come back. We're going to do the Naomi protocol. It leads to a fairly interesting event. And it also gives us an achievement called Help with a Forgotten Member. Science is being done. Let's see. Steel mill. No, we don't need that anyway. Construction cost reduction. So who next? Who indeed? Let's do these, I think. So cell housing, bioelectricity. There. And we shall let this collect up, and then we can bring them back to the ship. They're going to mine out here until they're done mining the node they're on, then they'll come back and do this one, I think. Although I hope they don't go wacko on us. Any more scanning we can do here? That hydrogen would be kind of nice to have. Where are you at? That's risky. But I think we need to try it. I don't know that it would be any better from the other planet there. Let's try one here, though. I mean, we've got plenty of stuff, so we should be fine. Even if we lose that probe, we've got plenty of polymers. And I limited this to, what? 340. Okay, yeah, so they're still dwindling there, and still not using any of it here. Hydrogen fire starter unlocked. We moved over here to cell housing so we could do this one. It also needs post-decryonization treatment at the cryonics center. And that's the boosted cryonics thing, which is fine. We'll do that one too. Okay. Where are we at with electronics production? We've got plenty of room there, and plenty of room here, I hope. Yeah, rotation seems weird still. It's getting full, but so far. I can always increase the storage in some of the other sectors, though, to bring this down. This one here? All retrieved. So now, now we want to head over here to L, and I think we can just send the Montessori over to L. I think that's fine. Oh, we made it. We made it. Nice. And that's our colonization planet, too, according to the probe. Nice. Okay, bioelectricity is unlocked. I think we still have to wait for the health center thing, but we also need instant sterilization here. So you'll have to wait till this one's done in order to do that. But yeah, while these guys are mining, we can keep doing this stuff here. Actually, there are no events at L. It's only here just for the 24 science. So we're just going to collect that science, and then we'll meet up with the Montessori later. That'll be fine. There we are. And then we can do this one. Research, please. Clear that, clear that, clear that. Gather that up, and then... Or we could bring the Montessori back. It doesn't really matter. But we'll wait until to go over there till later. Yeah, let's bring the Montessori back. Why not? Back to Tiqqun. That means we're kind of out of science now. We'll get more as we, as we kind of sit, as things are done, but we're kind of out. We need to do something with this sector, though. I want to do... I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know what I want to do with this. I think I want to... Where did I put the... Okay, they're on that side. Good. Let's delete this road, then. 5 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 by 8 right there.
Administrator, a new
This is
request
4 by
awaits your
6.
attention.
What's up? Oh, not that, but that. We'll go ahead and do this one, too. We don't quite have the points yet, but we will. And there's a new request here. Administrator, the team from the PSR B1257+12C mission has returned to the station. Some members of the team appear to be experiencing distress and confusion, reporting inconsistencies between the Tiqqun they left and the Tiqqun they have returned to. On landing, one of the team was greeted by their daughter, whom they thought lost with Earth. The daughter insists she embarked the Tiqqun at the same time as her parent. Another is convinced that their husband is on board the Tiqqun. Records indicated that the husband was affiliated with other DOLOS facilities and probably died during the lunaclism. We could send them for intensive Munchian psychotherapy. We could just say they will find their bearings, or we could quietly remove them and perform autopsies on the bodies. We're going to do the Munchian psychotherapy. That'll mark them as injured and put them in the hospital, and they'll not be able to work. We'll have to send 3 different crew out with the ship, but I think that's fine anyway. Yeah, I think that's fine. And I guess in that case I should have brought the ship back to the Tiqqun before. It's fine there too. Alright, so maybe we stop these guys from doing this stuff and have them come this way instead. Because they're going to town on this mining job here. Let's okay, the ice miners already headed this way. The silicon miners over here, which I'm fine with them continuing, I think. There's not that much there. I think we'll leave these avoided. This carbon I'm going to put back on avoid. We don't need it anyway. These carbons are already on avoid. This ice, I would like to high priority that for the collection of the ice, and then avoid the mining of it further, just to get rid of that 8 ice. And then that cargo ship can go elsewhere. You cannot do that. No, do not go that way. Avoid, please. And avoid this one too, please. This is what I was worried about. Definitely don't do that.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Go back to the ship, and then I will give you other instructions. Oh, you're going to help mine over here? Okay, help mine over here then. I'm gonna prioritize these, So they continue to gather the iron from these 2 nodes that are here. There's 300 and something there. We have disabled stuff. That's fine. And then they can come over and deal with these things over here. This cargo ship will automatically go back to the Tiqqun after collecting that node, so you don't have to worry about it, doing something crazy. It's the mining ships that'll do the crazies. So we have to also be careful with these, with that silicon mining as well. What happened now? Oh, technology unlocked. Okay. The hull temple, maybe. Let's do this too. Even though we don't have the signs right now, we will. Yeah, see? There it goes. And, ooh, crap. Who are you? Oh, you're both the miners. Okay, so we need to turn off this silicon. This way they don't repath 3 times. This silicon here, if I can click it, please. Maybe? There it is. Maybe? Oh, crap. Fine. Avoid this, please. Let's get that mining ship off of that one. Thank you. So that I can click on it. Not yet, but almost. Avoid. And then you can have this back if you want. And then turn these off too. That way those mining ships go back to the ship as well. And then I think once we gather this iron and ice up here... wait, where are you going? Oh, I didn't know that was over there. Well, I probably did. Avoid that too. Back to the ship with you. Once we gather this iron and that little bit of ice that's gone already, then we can... and silicon here too. Then we can move over here for mining. I guess I should set these on high priority as well then, so that they continue with mining or collecting that. I guess. Yeah, mining management is a little bit of a hassle, but it's okay. So I think what we should do is we should leave this episode here. I'm going to do a little bit of mining off camera, I think, given time, I guess. And then in the next episode, we can return to this and see what else we can turn that off. See what else we can accomplish here. I want to figure something else for this sector. I just don't know what I want to do yet. I need to figure out how I want to fit in a nuclear power plant in here, because it's a little bit too big for the space I have here. But I could honestly put it down here if I moved these guys around a little bit. So we could potentially do that as well. Not that we need it yet, but eventually. Well, although maybe we'll have flushed out some of this ice by then. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what else to do here. I'm going to put some mushroom farms in, I think. But beyond that, I don't know what else I want to do in this sector. I do want to put up some more of the... what are they called? The stability things. The memorials, maybe, or the alternate life center. Those are very useful for keeping everybody happy. Cult of the Hull would be good too, I guess. Just for keeping people happy in these various sectors as the sadness returns, although with 7 and 8 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7. Is that all of them? 7 again. 8 here. Yeah, that was all of them. I don't know that we actually are going to need it. We can see. We can wait and see. We can always add those things in if we get a little too low. But for now, I think we'll leave them alone. So if you have any other suggestions for it, that's why we have +1 here, because this memorial we have over here that we really don't even need. If you have any more suggestions for me on how to do any of this stuff, by all means, let me know. No real spoilers, although I do have a lot of spoilers already, so maybe it doesn't matter. But any suggestions on how to fit things in better in these sectors or whatever, well, we need to put that colonization thing in here too. So we'll do that also in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.